KitchenAid refrigerator is not cooling, and somebody been here before, they said low on Freon, so I came first day and I detected it was low on a Freon. So how would you repair built-in KitchenAid low on Freon? First of all, it has to be 3 parts. Evaporator coil, which is inside of the freezer, right behind the panel. I did not remove the panel, I removed all the shelves, so it's not gonna be like 1 hour the old guy removing screws, but here the evaporator is in the back part of the freezer. So number 1, without any gauges, without any checking, without this visual, you can see bunch of ice built around capillary tube. This is ice, this white piece. So this is the sign it's low on Freon. So 3 parts could be affected. Evaporator coil, the whole this piece, and the line is going to the back. Right there you can see it's going with a tiny hole outside, and that line is going to the back part. Also I removed it, but it's brazing here, so that part is going right behind here. You can see this part, the second part, heat exchanger. Heat exchanger is a low side and high side. I guess they're exchanging heat to each other, cooling down, and it goes right next to the compressor, and the compressor it's on top next to it. Every time when you do a seal system, you need to replace a filter dryer, which is this piece. Since it's been more than 20 years, definitely we need to replace that. Other than that, yeah, Sub-Zeros, when you do the same thing with Sub-Zero, you can do it without pulling out the unit, but KitchenAid refrigerator, you need to pull it out, and you need torque, recovery tank, Freon R134, pump, and evaporator coil with heat exchanger. So it's a big repair. Just never could find any videos about how to replace heat exchanger on the KitchenAid, but it was years ago, and still there is none. So yeah, you have to pull out the KitchenAid completely, and it goes in the back, and it's accessible, and it's not a big deal actually to pull it out. I have my scuff shield here, but I didn't need it because the floor, be careful with the floor. If it's a wooden floor, you have to put something to protect it. This is the evaporator, which is inside. This is the filter dryer, which has to be, as I said, replaced every time you do work on seal system. And that part is heat exchanger. The bottom part is going to the evaporator, which is right here, and the top part of it has a shape, weird shape, but that shape actually goes around the compressor and top of the condenser coil. So I wouldn't change that shape that much. When you put it in, you will see that which way you have to bend it a little and just make it fit and work perfect. But many other problems could be when your refrigerator is not cooling. This is specifically when you are low on Freon. Of course, you have to put gauges, check it, make sure it's kind of vacuum before doing the repair, and which I did also, besides the visual which ice built at the entrance of evaporator coil.